Gonna have a look at my favorite photographer of all time, Richard Avedon. This is a book of photos, 1946 to 2004. Hopefully I can capture it all without causing any mass shadows or anything. If you like his photos, check out Robert Frank, check out Wedgie, Gary Winogrand, all great. I mean, his photos have always been so unique. I mean, the amount of the white is so white. I mean, there's no horizon there. The only way you know the horizon is because of the park benches. So it's Avedon with Twiggy, 1967. I always think this looks like Tina Turner. I know it's not her, it's Mary Ann Anderson. Truman Capote. I recently read the book Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I thought was great. My favorite book of his is called In Cold Blood. Yeah, this is a great photo. Dune Arbus. Must be the daughter. Is it related to Diana Arbus? Maybe the daughter. Don't know. Dovima with elephants. Evening dress by Dior. I mean, that's a great photo. I don't know how he pitched these ideas to these fashion companies. Let's go to Egypt and take photos of your dresses. I've mentioned this before on some of the videos, but this particular photo is incredibly sharp. It's a very realistic photo, like in terms of the coloring. Now, if you look at some of the other photos where they're completely burnt out or high contrast or grainy, I mean, clearly he had an eye for what he wanted to capture. But it's great photos. It's amazing what he could do. This is W.H. Auden. Buster Keaton. Charlie Chaplin. Oh. I had heard somewhere that he used to take so many photos of these people, so by the time they got tired and angry, he would snap the final photo. It looks like she's really angry, kind of. Yeah, I heard that Marilyn Monroe, this is the one that she was exhausted by the time they grabbed that photo. But you've caught the real person. Actually, now that I think about it, they all look kind of exhausted. I may be wrong, but maybe Google later Dick Hickok. He may well be the person from In Cold Blood. This is what I mean. When you juxtapose that photo with, I mean, look, it's taken with a long shutter speed, it's completely out of focus, and then with the clarity of this photo, I mean, obviously this is most probably for a fashion shot, but it's amazing the contrast with these two photos. I mean, they must have thought he was insane publishing these photos. And this is great, just the composition. Her head is so small compared to the rest of the body, the way it's framed. What a great photo. Ginsberg and Peter Orlovsky. Yeah, the one of Malcolm X is a great photo as well. I mean, you can see why he's many people's favorite photographer. That's Picasso's kids. Ezra Pound. There's a young Bob Dylan. I think the older one's here as well. Yeah. This is my favorite series of photos of the Beatles. I think maybe they've only included this one, but this stage of the Beatles, 1967, I just think they all look so great. There's Avedon, and this is Renata Adler. She wrote a famous book called Speedboat. The famous painter Willem de Kooning. I still don't understand his work. One day I will. But his books are so expensive and I just don't quite get it yet. Tennessee Williams. John Ford. This is a great picture. There's Burroughs. Robert Frank. So many great people he's taken photos of. Jasper Johns. I mean, the contrast of the white background and the clothes is amazing. Francis Bacon. Yeah, I've also got this book on sale, but now that I look at it, I'm kind of thinking, do I really want to sell this book? I mean, I've got a lot of other Avedon books, so... this is Samuel Beckett. Yeah, these are great, these pictures. It's from the book called In American West. I do have him in American West. Actually, just after the huge earthquake in Japan, I remember I went to a diner and they only had a few books and one of them was in American West, and I'd never seen the photographs, but I remember when I opened the book, I was just kind of amazed. I wasn't familiar with Avedon's work, but I saw this white background and these characters that were just, they look so amazing. Like, look at the face, it's amazing. And like, I hadn't seen anything like it, so I think that's when I first started to really love photography and think like, wow. I mean, the bee man, the beekeeper, these photos are amazing. I mean, the skin, I couldn't really understand how he could capture these photos. They're brilliant photos. I mean, just the posture of this person. Avedon. You should track down the book that I just mentioned if you haven't. It's a bit expensive, but well worth it if you can find it. This is another great photographer, Lee Friedlander. I recently bought a book of his, which will be arriving in a few days. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. We're about to finish. Actually, I need to duck off and take my kids to the movies. So, kind of going a bit quicker now. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I would highly recommend Avedon's books. If you find any, definitely add it to your collection. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please feel free to write the comments. As always, have a great day.